Good evening. This is Rick, Black Rifle from North Augusta, South Carolina. Coming to you tonight. I posted some bad information, folks, and I apologize. The 300 blackout will chamber in the 223. If you let this bullet slide in that far into the chamber of the 223, it stops. But the inertia of the bolt going forward will push the shell down on top of the bullet. So the bullet goes into the shell. Then you can actually chamber and fire this 300 blackout in the 223 by accident. It can happen. But it got to push that bullet into the shell. And my recoil spring is powerful enough to do that, exactly that. So I tried it with a couple of reloaded dummy shells, and sure enough, when it went forward, it pushed the bullet into the shell, allowing the bullet to chamber. So it will blow your gun up. So beware. One way around it, and the way I solved it, is I went with 20 round magazines for 300 blackout. So I know my ammo 300 blackout goes in the 20 round magazine. For my AR, when I'm hunting, I usually use a 30 round mag, or I have a couple of 10 round mags that I use at the range, and because they kind of fit flush, and I really like those when I'm at the range shooting in the turret vise. And it's really good for when you're getting a round zeroed to your rifle. But anyway, I also made a mistake. I posted a video, said I missed a hog. Well, there's no way I could have missed a hog, because I was shooting a 125 grain bullet, which is this one, Full Metal Jacket. It's got an open tip. I did hit the hog, hit it in the neck here. It passed through under the spine bone and exited. So the pig ran off. He got 30 yards from the feeder where I shot him at. And, well, there's my group. And he's about 60 yards. And I zeroed this at 50. And I confirmed it today at the range. And this is my 110 ballistic tip bullseye. And my 125 grain just a little bit off the bullseye, but that's pretty good, you know. I mean, if he's within 60 yards, I'll hit him with a group that tight. You know, I'm using 357 Magnum 180 grain cast bullet with a gas check on it and night vision on my Marlin lever action rifle. And this is my group here. This is the first group. One, two, three. I hit all around here trying to get it tight, but I moved them over, and I got, this is 3 here, and this is 1, 2, 3 also. So there's that group from the lever action 180 grain gas check. Knocked the crap out of hogs at 50 yards to 100 yards with that 180 grain bullet. Pretty decent load. My friend Mark loaded those up for me, so we'll see how that works. Anyway, there are buzzards all over my feeder, all over the trees around the feeder. No pigs on the game camera. A couple of deer in there, but not at the feeder. The predators were in there, the raccoons, the coyotes, and the possums. So they're probably eating on that carcass. So I got to take a shovel in there within the next day or two and bury that carcass, because it's stinking. Maybe once I get it buried, it'll be all right. You know, dig a hole right near it, near the carcass. It wasn't a very big pig anyway. It's only 80 pounds or so at the most, 75 to 80 pounds. Anyway, that's a waste. I'm sorry. I don't like to waste them. I'm in the eradication business to eradicate them, but I really like to get the meat to have somebody benefit from it. Anyway, this is Rick, Black Rifle, coming at you with those two updates. And we'll catch you later. This is Black Rifle, Rick in North Augusta, South Carolina. Good night. Bye-bye.